Oh man.
Afro Fish OG.
What is good, everyone? Welcome to episode 27. Why are you wearing the straw hat?
I actually thought you were going to get through the whole intro without noticing.
Just disrespecting your whole intro.
I'm sorry.
You ruined the whole flow.
Just F your whole flow.
You forget I'm a wild card,
Welcome
goddammit.
to episode 27 of Afro in the Know. Jesus Christ. We are joined today with Sage Goofy Hunter, once again, and his robot, which now has been blindfolded, like the
No, that's his
background.
face.
Nah, don't even ask. We
Wait,
don't want to
at
know.
least look up, goddammit. Nah, fuck you.
Talking too much.
Mm-mm.
And also, I think the first time over here as well, Jolly Yellow Nerd. So, I've fucking it. You know what? You could take the reign, Jolly. Let them know what you're all about. I
All right.
need to recover.
It's your fault. It's your fault, Goofy Hunter.
I'm
So,
sorry.
so how goes it, folks? It's Jolly Yellow Nerd here. You can usually find me running around on TikTok, yapping about geek culture, sci-fi, anime, video games, and stuff like that. Glad to be here, and my apologies for taking so long to get over here.
No, it's all
Life
good.
happens.
Man.
I just had a podcast last night, and I felt so bad because I yawned the part way through it. It wasn't on him. It was the fact that I work overnights, and so like it messes my whole schedule up. So like because I didn't sleep, I only slept about an hour from Thursday into Friday, and I did not sleep through that. So by the time I was supposed to have a podcast earlier, it fell through, and then I'm supposed to do that one today. And then I had the one at night. I just could not really fall asleep because I was like, if I take, I take meds and stuff like that to help fall asleep. So like if I take them, I'm out. I drop. So like I can't afford that. So I just was just like the whole time I'm like, yeah, this is great. Talked to him for a while afterwards, and I was like, all right, motherfucker, I gotta go to bed. Like,
I'm surprised you didn't just go,
oh yeah. I just like tried to make it back to my bed and just stopped like partway through, and I was like, this wall is fine. But no.
Someone will carry me later.
There's a head desk just slumped.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm good.
Fucking drooling on the keyboard.
Oh, that's the last thing I fucking need is go get a new keyboard.
I got fucking two.
Yeah, I have a second one somewhere.
I got two computers side by side. So,
all right. I don't even buy decent keyboards anymore because of spilled drinks, the odd bit of drool, toddler, child playing around. No, I just go to Walmart and buy $10 keyboards, and that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life, probably.
That's just the benefits of being a parent. Is like,
$10 keyboard.
Like all my money is going to you, so the little bit I have left.
Oh yeah, just Matt, your savings gone.
What's
Yeah, I know. I went
Exactly.
I went looking through like the the cribs and all that other kind of stuff, and I'm just like, I'll take a go look, and I start looking. I'm like, yeah, I think I'm gonna have to steal.
Or you could ask your mother if she still has yours.
That mother, she don't even got mine anymore.
You better go to them Facebook group goods groups in your area looking for them sales. And well, I guess everybody done the yard sales for this fall, but I mean, you put them like in search of or something.
God,
it's
gonna understand that shit.
It's gonna be great, but it's gonna suck.
Yeah.
Like
you do have a baby registry, right?
Huh?
Baby registry and everything. You fell
Oh
for
yeah,
what?
my wife is working on all that. Like
Okay.
she's like, I have all this stuff, like all in the registry, and I'm like, oh, that's fantastic because I have no fucking clue. Like, I would be terrible.
Yeah. I
But
remember those days. Good God, man. Here's what annoyed me about that whole fucking process. It wasn't the doing of the shit. It was trying to figure out what type of shit you wanted. Like, because you put together all the stuff you need, and then you put the stuff that you want. And she kept coming to me like, so what do you think like we should have? And I'm like, how the fuck? I've never done this. So, well, you're no fucking help. I'm like, I know.
you're no fucking help.
Like, all I'm gonna do is just nod. That's it. Yep. That's good right there. So like that's a potty training thing. I was like, yeah, we're gonna need that eventually, right?
Yeah.
You're like,
But
yeah. I'm like, so we won't have to get it later. Like,
Right. I'm like,
then I just went and bought like most of the shit, and then the shit she didn't buy, she purchased with the money from her fucking settlement because she got into an accident. This is how we found out she was pregnant. Now, mind you, I had a feeling she was pregnant because I'm sitting on the bed one day and I'm like, I'm like, there's a problem. She was like, what? Like, I'm noticing an absence of a particular red bandit, and it's starting to get me like maybe. But she told me the doctor said I couldn't have kids. I was like, yeah, we'll see about that. And in New Orleans, we got into an argument because she made a mistake. I'm trying to hold her accountable. She fucking backhands my ass in the car. Didn't hurt, but still. What the fuck? And then fast forward 2 months later, because we got stranded in New Orleans because of her. I didn't want to go. We only had the one damn car. So fast forward 2 months, she's supposed to meet me at Jack in the Box in downtown Houston because I'm at school. I'm at the Jack in the Box, and all of a sudden I hear a crash. So I walk my ass over to the street. She got into an accident with some dumbass who tried to make a right turn in the fucking left lane while the other lane's supposed to go fucking straight. Yeah, stupid. She was trying to go that way. She tried to speed up past her, do this, made the mistake, tried to correct it, and then my baby mama hit her. So she went to the doctor. The doctor like checked her out and everything. And then he asked her, like, are you pregnant or do you believe you're pregnant? She was like, no. He's like, do you want to take a pregnancy test just to be sure? She was like, yeah. I'm at work, hospital security, in a medical office building, big ass lobby, white people in suits over here and shit. My manager sitting in his damn office with his fucking canine. I don't know why the fuck he's got that little shit, but whatever. And I get a phone call on the work phone, which already fucked me up because I'm like, this isn't an extension. So I pick it up. She's like, hey, what you doing? I'm like, what do you think I'm doing? I'm working. She's like, we need to talk. I'm like, oh, fuck. What'd I do? And then she says, so I'm pregnant. And I was like, you're fucking with me. In my mind, I'm like, bitch, I knew it. So I get off the phone with her, take about 3 fucking seconds, and then scream at the top of my lung. Fuck! Scared the shit out of all the work. Because it was like, you're looking at me, and I'm just like, mind you, manager's still over there. But he too lazy to get his ass up and go see what's going on. All he does is this shit. just Yikes. And then leaves back and goes back. So I get up and I was like, hey, so my girlfriend's pregnant. remember that raise I'm supposed to get for passing that test? I'm gonna need that immediately. And it was like, okay, it'll be on your next check. I was like, it was that easy? I could have been lying, bitch. Like, he was like, why would you lie about that? I'm like, I wouldn't. Like, you just heard me scream, fuck. That was real emotion. That's not acting.
That's why they give it to you. It's like, yeah. That's some new dad emotion right there.
She was 4 months pregnant.
She was 4 months?
4 months. And then I'm doing the math. Like, see, that's why she backhanded my ass in fucking Louisiana. Her fucking hormones. That was the first time she ever did some shit like that. So, yeah, 4 months, which means we have 5 months to fucking prepare. Oh, fuck. That shit sucked ass.
Oh, I can imagine. That's why it's going to be. That's why I'm glad my wife is like so on everything to make sure she's like, she was telling me earlier, because she wants to move. She wants to move. I obviously myself, I want to move out from the area that I'm at. And so she's like, well, we can talk about going to move into different places. If you want to move to Arizona or wherever we want to go, we can go. And I'm like, yeah, this is great. But like, it's my wife has impeccable timing for always being at the wrong exact time. Like, I'm in the middle of a stealth mission in Star Wars. Like, I'm playing Star Wars Outlaws. I'm in the middle of like I'm sitting there. I'm so locked in and focused that like I'm like, okay, don't even worry about it. And so I'm just like, yep. She's like, oh, you're just saying yes, but you're not really responding. I'm in the middle. I'm like, babe, I'm being shot at. And she's like, I get it, but like, I think we should really talk about this. I'm like, that would be great. We should talk about it when you're here. She's in Vegas right now. Like, she's for a conference for pharmacy school or for residency. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, that's great. We need to talk about this, but you're like, this is not the right time. And so she's like, yeah, I know. And then she just keeps on talking. It just keeps like completely disregard it and keeps on going. And so like the whole time I ended up fucked up my stealth mission. So now I'm like fighting for my life. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like I was like, I'm glad this isn't real. Like I'm glad this
could you imagine?
Like,
if he was actually in a stealth mission and his wife fucking called his ass, hit the Bluetooth. Babe, kind of busy right now.
You are here on some James Bond.
And you hear some German dude in the back. What is that?
I need you to shut the fuck up for a moment, please. Shut the fuck up for a moment. Like,
you hear the actual Metal Gear Solid alert.
Like, I'm sitting here, like, I got the box throw over me. Like, it's fine. They can't see me. What the fuck you want?
Fucking cone of silence.
Right. Next thing you know, huh? What was that?
The dog's going nuts.
As I'm being captured, I'm like, and then she just kept wanting to talk about blah, 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 and just kept on going. Dude's like, oh, man, I still feel that. Like,
yeah. I'm sorry, man. Dude, I'm sorry.
Do you need a minute?
We need to finish that?
Oh, no, shit.
And honestly though, speaking of the whole like Star Wars, like I don't know, like I know Jolly, you said you haven't played it. Have you played Star Wars Outlaws?
Yes.
What do you think of it? Because like so far, I'm liking it. Like,
so narrative and story wise, fucking loved it. Thought it was amazing. Where they fell short for me was the gameplay and the open world. While, yes, it's open world, it's nice to explore, but that's it. There's really like, let's take Fallen Order and the second game, Survivor, right? They reward you for exploring. Like they give you like outfits and other fucking shit. You can come across other opponents, even though that's not open world.
No, it's like, isn't it like, it'd be considered like semi-open?
Platform, kind of, sort of.
Yeah, I'd say something like that. It's still fairly linear, yeah.
So you're within a certain comp, but it feels like it's open enough to where you can explore a shit ton. With Outlaws, there was so much potential for exploration in that game that it completely just like it. I started to play it. I played about a good 12 to 13 hours, and then I lost interest. Now, for me, like I love to take my time and just go through and do a whole bunch of extra shit outside of the main story because I got fucking like ADHD plus OCD, which is weird because it sometimes interferes with each other. It's weird as fuck. So I'll go off and do some shit and see something like, oh, look at that. And then just go focus on that shit for a good minute, see that through, and then come back to what the hell I was doing. And then see something else. I'm like, oh, look, let's go do that. And I'm like, can we focus? I couldn't do that in Outlaws because there wasn't much to do. And then stuff started to get repetitive. The combat was very fucking simple. Like she fucking knocked the dude out with one of the most limp dick fucking punches I have ever fucking seen in my life. He-ya! And I'm just like, really?
She does go in for like the full wind up too. And that was something that I was like, okay, I don't really care too much about this because I mean, I watched Jurassic World Fallen Order, where Chris Pratt's just like uppercutting fucking people in one shot, and I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't
bullshit.
care. But I think the thing, I agree, narratively, I'm enjoying it. Like I like seeing other aspects of the galaxy, like seeing someone who is a smuggler trying to work through these other like cartels is really interesting. That's a really interesting concept.
Yeah, I fucking love that part.
But I do agree where I say like I don't like why wasn't this a cover shooter? Like why I can't do any cover shooting, which is so weird. This would be a prime game for it, that Mass Effect Gears kind of style, and they just don't have it. And I'm like, okay, so then I have to sit there and then to pop out, and my character is just like exposed beyond belief. Like, and I haven't explored enough of the open world yet to really get a grasp on it. But yeah, like when it came to Fallen Order, I liked the fact that even though, they had a linear progression of where they want you to go, but like at the same time, when they give you the chance to open world, it was still interesting. It's still fun to jump out from certain places and, off start stormtroopers and that kind of stuff.
Yep, and
but like
puzzles and shit.
Yeah. So far in this one, it's open for the sake of being open. And
it's almost like they were like, here, damn.
Yeah, it was like it feels like to me this idea from the open world feels like it was not a developer choice.
Yeah, like, I feel like it was definitely higher up.
This was a higher up wanting that, like, hey, so open world is good, so make open world. And then they're just like, okay, fuck, whatever, and then decided to.
I feel like it's a. You remember how Disney treated Treasure Planet?
Yeah,
how they really didn't want to make that shit,
which it sucks because that was one dude's vision. Like that was one dude's vision. Like, hey, Treasure Island in space, and it's a fantastic movie. Like,
so many kids fucking love that shit, but they did not want to fucking push that shit at all.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
and that could have been an amazing franchise.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm you know what? Honestly, I'm glad that it was just one movie. I am. I don't think every movie needs to have like sequels and all this other kind of stuff. We kind of saw that with like Atlantis. I think Atlantis is a great movie, but they didn't need to be this like sequel run of multiple other ones besides that. I didn't really care.
It's always a cash grab.
Eventually,
look at Lion King. Lion King is great standalone. That second movie though, the songs carried it.
The second movie's, I would say the second movie is, so The Lion King 1, 2, and 1.5 are pretty much the high points of Disney sequels.
Yeah.
Because honestly, one, I think going back to re-looking at Lion King 2, I think it was better than what like people thought it was. Especially because it does definitely feel like it kind of touches on like some sort of like concepts of like when it comes to race and that kind of stuff that marginalized group where like Simba definitely old boomer energy. Like he does give that off because he's too busy trying to like be like Mufasa. Not understanding what made Mufasa him.
Yep.
So like, and then Kovu comes in, and Kovu's not a bad character. Like I actually really like Kovu.
Yeah, I did too.
Like I think he was really just cool. I think that's all he was just cool. And it didn't help that it was James Martinson voices him.
Yeah.
The voice of like Max and from a Goofy movie.
Mm-hmm.
And so like when you hear he's just like this, I'm like, this guy's holding like, all right, so like Kovu lion, we need you just to like watch him just riz up the other lion. No, the fan base. Because like I saw like a thing on TikTok about it where it's like I was like, oh okay, like it was one of the little edits, right? And then I looked through the comments, and it's just the most like hear me out from just like the most amount of women possible. And I'm just like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know what, fuck whatever. It is what it is. So it's Kovu, and I just think The Lion King 2 was one of the movies that it was actually pretty decent. Now I think Lion King 1.5 I think is arguably the worst one in terms of story, but it's funny as fuck.
Yeah.
Like the route they took with that was fantastic. And it just goes to show too that like I never watched like The Lion Guard because obviously like that was way past my time. But apparently The Lion Guard also is after 2. So 2 is canon because Kovu actually is in in the second one. Or in the Lion Guard. So it's a canon actual thing that happened. I was like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. Like they ain't pick and choosing like what's canon and what's not Star Wars. So like,
outside the Star Wars though, they do pull from Legends.
Mm-hmm.
Especially within the last 5 years, they started pulling heavily from Legends and started introducing shit.
Yeah, I mean, well, isn't like aren't they kind of looking like Ahsoka series kind of did this? I think where they started kind of introducing things like potentially Abeloth.
Yeah, apparently Abeloth, according to what sources I've seen, she's supposed to be the big bad. Hopefully, they don't fuck this up and turn her into a single season big bad because she's a universal fucking threat. Like Thanos level fucking threat. This bitch almost fucking ended the fucking Jedi Order with how she was fucking with shit.
That's
so you can't be light-handed with that shit.
Well, and all I've seen, and correct me if I'm wrong, is she's the one with like the like blonde hair, but like she has like the mouth that's like stretched all the way out and stuff like that. This really
pinpoint fucking eyes.
Yeah, and I'm like that. I see the way that Disney's gonna do it is like she's just gonna be another looking like another regular
hot
person.
Bitch.
Yeah,
some hot bitch with a fucked up mouth.
Okay.
So Melina from Mortal Kombat. Okay.
Yep.
I see nothing wrong with this.
That's how I see it. That's pretty much what it's going to be.
So be it.
And as long as they do it, I don't care. As long as they don't fuck it up. Like, I understand you're going to pull some things from Legends. We know that. Hopefully, you pull it to the point where it makes sense. Not saying don't reinvent the wheel. Don't add some extra shit. That's cool as fuck. To add, because whenever you start to expand on the lore, that's when you start to open the doors for other shit. The problem is we already know what's gonna happen. Motherfuckers are gonna bitch. But they're gonna say, "Oh, this breaks canon. Oh, this breaks the lore." I'm like, no, it doesn't.
That's fair.
There are people literally put in place to make sure that it doesn't break canon and it doesn't break lore.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think and this is, I mean, you guys are bigger Star Wars fans than I am with this one. Do you think they have done a good job at that?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've enjoyed a lot of the projects that they've come out with. I've had some issues with some of the projects they come out with, but for the most part, I've enjoyed it because I can find things about each project that I enjoy.
That's fair. Well, what about your take, Jolly?
I'm pretty much along with Goofy Hunter. There is, for most of the things that have come out, you can find some. Hey, I like what they did here. I appreciate they went in a different direction. Like one of mine that I will defend, I guess you could say, hear me out, is I will defend Skeleton Crew from here to the end of the world
Oh,
because
yep.
it tried to do something different. There was more to it than just the usual what shenanigans are going on with the Force.
Mm-hmm.
It was, like people have said, I think people commonly said it was like Goonies in space, and it kind of is. It's like a child coming of age movie. Like I kind of had the feel that Skeleton Crew was, you know, back in the 80s, before Disney owned Star Wars, it would be as if Disney went to Lucasfilm and was like, hey, can we do a Star Wars project? And then this Skeleton Crew reminds me of something that would have been on like The Wonderful World of Disney, or on them Sunday nights where it's airing on a straight to TV movie or something. Then you would have had the big VHS, big white VHS box or something like that. And Skeleton Crew feels like it would fit in with a lot of them old movies from the 80s and the 90s. So
dude,
it
was hardcore nostalgia farming. I'm not even gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
It was.
No,
like
and
the kids' desk, the school, like sitting outside the principal's office, like all of that shit. I was like, dude, why are you fucking playing with my emotions right now?
Right. It literally started with like the pan in on kind of a suburban looking neighborhood. The Outsiders, the Goonies, Home Alone, like all of them kid coming of age movie. Skeleton Crew would just be that with Star Wars mixed into it. And then the whole when and where does it take place in the timeline? Because about the best I was able to figure out is it's sometime after Return of the Jedi.
Yep.
And they were on a planet that didn't even know about the war against the Empire.
Mm-hmm.
How did all that happen? Why did that happen? How was that planet secluded? Those are other things I would like to see in more seasons fleshed out. But I don't know. It looks like we're not going to get it. But oh well.
Well, and I think that's what also made it really interesting was the fact that like the planet that they were on was like this hidden world that like everyone wanted to go check out. Like they were like, oh my God, I didn't think this planet exists. I think that was a really cool twist.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I think that like, from, it was centered for like a younger audience. And I think it hit where it needed to hit. I think that's a good thing. I think it's a good thing to start doing. Like, not every Star Wars project needs to be some sort of Force. Everything needs to evolve in the Force. Blah blah blah. Even though the Force, yes, it is a central aspect to it, and people can mention it. But this is also why I enjoyed at least the concept for something like Outlaws, or like where it's like the galaxy is so huge. And like seeing the underside of this is why I always wanted 1313 to see what the underneath.
Oh fuck yeah! I love.
I'd love to see. I will never forgive EA for dropping 1313.
Dude, hearing all of the rumors and the legends and the shit that goes on that fucking level, so much so that even the Jedi didn't fucking go there unless they had to. Dude, perfect horror movie or horror TV show.
I mean, you know what? I think also not even with horror, but just showing like from the criminal underworld how bad it is to the point. Let's say you bring a Jedi down there and you have, I don't know, you have like I don't want to say like an actual mafia guy, but like just saying into someone with intel. And this Jedi, you see Jedi working with them.
Mm-hmm.
Someone comes in there trying to like, oh, we're gonna bust it, and he starts coming in being like, oh, I know you're this is what your name is, this is where you're from, this is where blah blah blah, these are your parents are still alive, right? Well, and this guy gets scared and he's like goes right back up. He's like, that's what I thought. He's like, that's why they don't come down here, because they know whose turf this is.
One critique I will have against Star Wars is, Can we get some alien main characters, please? Is that so hard? Every main character is a fucking human in a galaxy far, far away with millions of fucking species. Shit is still human centered. God damn it!
That's true.
They can move on and
the Darth Maul TV series. That's a alien. And then Ahsoka is also an alien, but
they're
Can we get some-
humanoid. Like,
Can we get some Twi'leks, fucking Hut, Chordarians? Like, fuck. I just want to see different shit.
I think a Hut would be very interesting. Like a Hut trying to like break free from the reputation that the Huts have.
Funny enough, there is a character in the High Republic that actually does that.
That's awesome.
His name is Churro the Hut. Churro.
Oh.
Churro.
When I think of Churro, I think of Charles Barkley talking about churros all the time.
Churros. He's a botanist. He likes collecting flora and fauna and bugs and shit. And he really does not like doing any like crime shit. Funny enough, his sister is the one that basically kind of gives him his freedom. She gives him her ship, but he can't return home, and his parents think he's dead. But he has the freedom to live whatever life he fucking wants to.
Mm-hmm. No,
and
I think
that's interesting.
Yeah, that's very interesting. Like, I think the Huts are one that could be explored more. Obviously, they mentioned the Twi'leks. We already know enough about we know enough about the Mandalorians and Mandalore. Like, it's a move where we need to see more alien species and like more about their culture. This is something that I also wished for. Like same thing with similar to a game like Mass Effect, where I want to see more from the other cultures and stuff. I think it'd be very interesting.
Like, I see it, like they have an opportunity to just make a whole bunch of different fucking TV shows following completely different story arcs that don't really have anything to do with the main continuity, but they can still sit inside. This kind of like self-contained stories within the universe, where it doesn't have to push the timeline, but it can just be a delightful deviation, if that makes sense. Because you can explore the fucking Mirialans, the Lothians, fucking Zabrak, Nautilans, like I said, Tordarians, Huts. The list goes on. Like, we got to see into Sand People culture with the Book of Boba Fett. First time we actually got to see that outside of video games. And it was fucking awesome.
It was. Like, I wouldn't even mind going back to talking about 1313 and all like the levels of Coruscant and all that. Anthology series right there. It's one episode is somebody on this level, like it's like a Rhodian trying to figure out how to pay off a debt. The next episode is like a Twi'lek trying to, I don't know, get her freedom or something out of the club that she's forced to dance in, and then just run different episodes on different levels. And the only thing they got in common is it's all taking place in them lower levels of Coruscant. You can even do an episode with like a Jedi goes down to a level and it like ends with, oh no, I am not going down to those levels, because there are levels in the bottom of Coruscant that even the Jedi and the Sith do not go to. Because they're like, no. You can even do an episode with Palpatine. Palpatine tries to go down there and he's like, no, I don't. And you're like, wait a minute. Something that Palpatine is scared to go through?
Yeah, because
what in the world is
like
down there?
Other like fucking ancient creatures down there that nobody has seen, because if you go down there, you're
don't come back.
Exactly, yeah.
Would it be interesting too is like, let's say there's a one where like it's a Padawan who decides to go down.
Oh,
and the person, they go down and all this other kind of stuff, and at the end of it, this Padawan, she gets stabbed by her own master, and because the master's working with whatever like the organization is too, and she just drops.
I can just see so many Star Wars fans bitching about that, saying the Jedi would never do that, bitch. The Jedi, if it means 10,000 strong, there are some that are pieces of shit.
Yeah, and no, exactly, and like,
oh shit!
Whoa. The Mundi slander. Hold on, sir.
No. Please tell me you are not a fucking conehead defender.
Wait. Okay, maybe there's something that I don't know about Mundi. Like, why are we hating on Mundi?
Okay, the war crimes. He deployed flamethrowers against the Geonosians.
Okay. All right.
He was wrong about the Sith.
Okay.
Saying they've been extinct for a millennia, despite the fact that they were operating literally on the same fucking planet at the same fucking time.
Okay, now that's gross ignorance that you can blame on a lot of Jedi.
I know that. I
from
know
the
that's
era.
plot. I know it's plot, and I know it was meant to showcase their hubris, but it came out of his fucking mouth.
I mean,
And
you
then-
can
and
lay
then
that
saying,
same charge on
Dooku's-
Yoda though.
And then saying Dooku's a political idealist, not a murderer. Bitch, he's murdered
Okay. All right.
so many people.
Okay. All right. Compelling argument made. I'll give you that because I ain't gonna because I didn't pay that much attention to Monday until people started crying about the acolyte based canon, and they were using like Monday said Monday was ignorant, y'all. He ain't know.
Yeah, but he's got a binary brain, so he could see both sides of an issue. So how the fuck didn't you think maybe they could still exist? Dude had a red lightsaber, bitch. Like he said, I think it was a Sith Lord. You're like, Sith Lord? The Sith have been extinct for a bitch, where'd he get the red lightsaber from? He just pulled that out of some dead Sith Lord's butthole? The fuck?
And I think that's the having Kiani Mundi there did feel really odd, like the way maybe it was just the way it was done, or maybe it should have been a way that they, let's say it was Vestra Rowe was the one who told Kiani Mundi like you didn't see anything. So when like the time when we see that by the time when he's still holding on to this secret at this point. He's still holding on to it like it never happened in the the Phantom Menace.
Actually, it's more along the lines of he believed that the situation that was taking place was closed and that the person responsible was Soul because Vernestra put everything on him.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah, so he bought the Master Soul did it story that Vernestra sold to everybody.
So, of course, he was like, yeah, there's no way in hell that's the Sith. And it wasn't, technically speaking, because he never actually called himself a Sith.
No, he didn't. He said some people would call me, some people would call me Sith.
Every time I point that out to one of these goofy-ass motherfuckers, it goes over their heads. It's like, dude, listen to the language. He said it that way for a reason. Because if he actually claimed to be, and then the Sith found out this motherfucker was masquerading as one of them, they will kill him. Because their entire goal is to remain in secret, build wealth, status, power, and influence, and move the pieces in order to exact the grand plan is still in place.
Mm-hmm.
So anyone who becomes a threat to that grand plan or pretends to be Sith needs to be eliminated. This is why fucking Plagueis got rid of Darth Venomous and then used his ass as a fucking test tube, baby.
Wait, who the fuck is Darth Venomous?
Oh, you don't know?
No.
Darth Venomous was supposed to replace Plagueis because Tenebris, his master, didn't believe that he was good enough to be a Sith or good enough to replace him as a Sith. So he found another member of his species and was training him in secret. Then, when Plagueis killed Tenebris, Venomous showed up and tried to end him, and Plagueis whooped that ass. And then after he whooped his ass, he asked to serve him as his student, and it was like, yeah, no, I got a better idea for you. Test tube, baby.
A test tube, baby?
He basically experimented on him, killing him and bringing him back to life so that way he could learn how to keep people from dying. That's where that whole, he even learned how to keep those he loved from dying shit. When Palpatine told that to Anakin, that's where that came from in that book. Plagueis.
That's wild.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And that's Legends, unfortunately.
All right. And then those clowns that try to find and nitpick and all that stuff, like it gets draining because speaking of Monday again, and I never get an answer to this question when people cry about Monday breaking canon by knowing about that. Yeah, Mondays, I don't know where I got that from. I just ask a simple question: who told Master Monday about Chimere? Who told him or anything?
And no one can answer.
Yeah,
he didn't know. They hadn't seen him. They still didn't see him. The only people who knew Chimera existed was Soul, all of the Jedi that were on that planet with fucking when they were going after Kelnaka, who are all dead now. Osha, and May. Oh, and Basil.
Yeah, the rest are no one else knew about it.
And nobody else is talking about it. So of course he never knew Chimera existed. Still doesn't know Chimera existed.
Yep.
Yeah, the only one would know is Plagueis.
Because this is why I'm so pissed that they canceled the fucking show. Because we could have got more information about this dude. Like we could have found they said that he was supposed to be the guy who started the Knights of Ren. Obviously, I already made that parallel. In fucking Element 7 or Diet in the Force, he made the same parallel because it made fucking sense. Dude's already survived. Like, we all thought that he was Emery, Vernestra's old Padawan, who, for whatever reason, died. Don't know how, and they didn't really explain it, even in the High Republic books. I just reread the entire series just to see if they said what actually happened to him. They fucking didn't. So it would make sense for him to be her former Padawan. Reason being, because his abilities, that empathic ability for him to be able to kind of like read your mind or at least know what you're feeling. Emery has extreme empathic ability, so much so that he can literally feel, as in manifest someone else's emotions to the point where he can act on them. When the Nihil took out the Steady Wing and killed a whole bunch of people, the people that they saved, some of their parents were on that fucking shit. When they found the actual Nihil that were responsible, Emery went on a warpath to try and kill them. So much so that Vernestra had to knock his ass the fuck out and then destroy his lightsaber. And when I tell you he was willing to kill Vernestra because she was in his way, behind these emotions of his, and he still hadn't got a good handle on it. So looking at how he responded that way, and when May betrayed his ass, and now he was so adamant on killing her ass to the point where he was going through everybody to get to her. It's almost the same damn parallel. It makes sense that would be the former apprentice, and on top of that, his name was Emery Canteros, Chimera. He changed his name into an anagram.
True. Oh, and not only that, but I mean, we also noticed he did have the marks on his back.
Yeah,
and they were literal like light from a light.
Yeah, he had the wet burn mark on his back.
So I mean, we also it was
which is also why he had that short lightsaber, or a shoto as it's called, which is to deal with light whips.
Yeah.
You have to have intimate knowledge of someone's fighting style to develop a weapon against them. The only other time I've ever heard of a shoto being used was in the Old Republic and in Legends during the whole Jedi Civil War with Darth Kaitis.
Well, I thought Ahsoka had a shoto at one point.
She had a short lightsaber, but I don't think it was a shoto.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she had a green and I believe it was a green and yellow one.
Yep, yellowish green.
Yeah, and then eventually she moved on to white after she left the Jedi Order
and became super badass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You come after someone with a white lightsaber, and I'm immediately backing the fuck up. Like, you know what? I don't think this Sith shit was worth it.
Like, dude, the fact that she killed a fucking Inquisitor, took his shit, healed the crystal, and then used it as her lightsabers. Dope as shit.
Man, all you gotta do is tell me she done that, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, funny enough, I came across a post from the Dark Temple where someone was talking. First, they were talking about the Acolyte, but after they said Rey, as in the actor who played Baylan Skoll, saying like, "Oh, no way, a girl that small can stand up to blows against an absolute unit like Rey." I'm like, you still don't understand that in the Star Wars universe, people are there. There is a certain level where anybody can fucking get it, and Ahsoka was the apprentice to the Chosen One. Not only that, at the age of 10 to 12, she was holding her own against the likes of fucking Ventress and Grievous. To the point where she survived Order 66. She took on Trandoshans with no weapon. What the fuck do you mean
No, Transdoshans. I don't think I know that name.
Trandoshans, the lizard looking motherfuckers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know
Basically, Wookiees with no hair. I'm kidding.
Oh,
The enemies of fucking Wookiees, almost just as strong.
Mm-hmm.
And looking at that shit, looking at her entire track record, she took down Maul.
mm-hmm.
And don't get me wrong, yeah, when it comes to combat, Maul is up there, even though he is technically speaking Sisyphus, destined to fail. But looking at all of the shit that she has done, and then you look at this is how I know these are casual fans and they don't actually pay attention to the shit, read the shit, understand the shit, because you're gonna look at someone like Ahsoka and think, oh, she's a girl and she's small. She doesn't have big ass muscles. No way in hell she can take on someone like Baylan Skull. Like she did.
Wasn't
She
that the whole?
lost, but she held her own for a good minute.
Wasn't that the whole point of Yoda in Empire Strikes Back? Like the whole point, Luke was complaining like, "Oh, there's no way you can lift the whole X-wing out of a swamp," and Yoda was just like,
we know they can use the Force.
Right,
You can use
size
the Force
matters
to
not.
yourself.
Did we forget Yoda was the one who was whooping ass in the Clone Wars? Mind you, he was walking around with a stick.
Bro's almost
Flipping and
900
dipping.
years old.
Almost 900 years
Flipping and
old.
fucking dipping.
I'll never understand the whole, like, especially in the world like Star Wars, where it's like, oh, well, they're just too small to take on. And I'm like, no, like, first of all, you can use the Force to augment yourself. We see them use this multiple times in different aspects. Force speed, being able to leap from height, fall from great distances.
Yep.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they can't. Anakin uses the Force to augment his own strength.
Y'all saw Mace Windu in the animated Clone Wars TV series. Hand to hand, this motherfucker was bodying super battle droids.
With punches.
Fuck out of here.
He was hitting them with that Ip Man with like 30 punches in 3 seconds nonsense. Like,
Super Hunted Wing Chun fucking
right.
And that's
like y'all see that and y'all can't make the same parallels. Or like the women can't do. Yes, the fuck they can.
Like, boy, do you not know?
Some of the,
Do y'all not know the Sword of the Jedi is a woman?
The Sword of the Jedi.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
Legends. Luke Skywalker's revamped Jedi Order. She became the Sword of the Jedi because of what she did in the Yuuzhan Vong War. Mind you, her brother Darth Caedus, twin.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Jason and Jaina. What's the name of Jaina,
yeah. Most motherfuckers didn't even want to deal with her. So like, that's the Sword of the Jedi. We might want to stand that.
Wasn't it? Is it Nimona? Is it Sunrider?
Nomi Sunrider?
Nomi, the one who bodied fucking Malik? Or was it?
No,
was it not Malik?
That was before her time.
Oh, that was before.
Nomi Sunrider, if I remember correctly, that was during Exar Kun's time.
Okay, was it him that she fought? I remember she fought some sort of Sith, I thought.
Yeah, Exar Kun and Ulan Keldroma.
Damn, that's hard, and that's impressive enough.
Yeah, because Exar was a beast.
Yeah,
absolutely. But yeah, the casual is the one to just skim over stuff to argue. Like what was that in the second of the sequel trilogy, Last Jedi, when Leia did the Force trance to survive in the vacuum of space? Luke did the same thing in Legends.
Yeah, he fucking
Luke,
did. That's where Luke, that came from.
Yeah, Luke did it in Legends.
I think I'll admit that I was one of the people because I never read that portion of it. So when that came through, and I was just like, "Wait, what? Like, why can she do this?" And I think it's one of those where if it's in Legends, sure, I'm not gonna be opposed to that. I just think it's something that should have been better explained.
It usually is in the books.
Sure, in the books. But like I'm saying, like even in the movie itself, there should have been something about it. Either was it Leia mentioning that she has had training with Luke, or something along those lines already in there. So because from the casual perspective, it's gonna look like bullshit.
Yeah. And
You know,
that is where they fall short. They
and that's
usually
where
bank on you reading the books before seeing the movies.
Right. And yeah, that's one of the key failings, I guess you could say, because the books will often, when somebody uses a force power, force ability, you're gonna get about a page of explaining, how they slow down their heartbeat, how they make this change to their body, how they slow their metabolism down to almost nothing. And
Mhm.
you get a whole page explaining how Luke went into that
Wait, did
trance.
you just reference how Master Yaddle died in Legends? Because
I wasn't
that's how she died.
I was not trying to.
That
I
was
was
that was dope.
Okay, I was actually talking about one of the times where Luke did that force trance to survive the vacuum of space.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
I did not mean to invoke Yaddle. But yeah, so usually the books will give a thorough explanation of a force power being used, whereas movies and shows, you don't get that kind of time. You don't get that chance to explain how she went
Mhm.
into the trance, and then that's why some people will say like, "Oh, that's nonsense." Like it's really not. Just need to
Yeah,
slow it
like
down.
when I went back and reread episodes 1, 2, and 3, the books aren't canon because the the Clone War was whittled down to months instead of years, and there's also some other contradictions, but you understand Dooku's motivations. Like he was a fucking human supremacist. Like he was working with aliens to utilize their technology, but once everything was said and done, he was supposed to rule with Palpatine, steal all their resources, basically kill them or enslave them, and use them to just basically continue to prop up their empire. He never intended to share shit with any of them, which is why Anakin ended up killing all of the Trade Federation fucking leaders on Mustafar, because
that's
that was always the end game.
so
Mhm.
he's basically the elusive man. Like I'm Mass Effect's getting wrapped up a lot more right now in my brain because of this.
Right. But yeah, with Dooku, yeah, he was a bad man. Like don't be fooled by what was that Tales of the
Tales of the
Jedi,
Jedi.
where it once showed him as like a good man. Yes, he was a good man. But that man changed.
Dude, in the books, shit. Like I think it was a Dooku Jedi Lost or where she was kind of going over his life,
Yep,
and
Jedi Lights were
she was talking about there was a moment where he was on a mission with Qui-Gon and his anger fucking bled through to the point where he summoned Sith lightning for the first time, or Force
mm,
lightning for the first time, and
I
roasted like a group of people.
Uh-huh. And then I think there was even another one where Qui-Gon, like still as his Padawan, stopped him from like
Yep.
rampaging out or something like that.
Yep.
So yeah, I mean, Dooku's not as nice as he appeared to be.
Also,
and
he had a
that's
lazy ass Padawan in Real Avaros.
who was his Padawan?
Think Quinlan Voss, but like bigger. No, wait, no, he was short. Ray Alvarez was short. I forgot,
Okay.
but he was lazy as shit. That was during
Dooku's?
that one was talked about in Master and Apprentice, where they were explaining the dynamic between Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan, because they did not get along in the beginning.
I mean, that's fair. It's kind of makes. I mean, I guess when you look at them, Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, yes, I mean, towards the end, it felt like they did, but their ideals were very, very different.
Yep. Obi-Wan was by the book, and fucking Qui-Gon was a maverick.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, I didn't know fucking Obi-Wan was a prodigy. He was top of his class.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought
Makes
it was
sense.
Didn't he? Correct me if I'm wrong on this. I think you might have mentioned this before in a different one of the podcast. But like, didn't Obi-Wan was like trying to use Form 4? Was it Form 4 or Form 5? And then Qui-Gon was the one who was like, "Nah, you're gonna use Form 3."
Yep.
Mm.
Because he thought that he was more proficient and it worked better for him. But Qui-Gon didn't want him to. I think he didn't want him to give in to arrogance because he was very arrogant because he was top of his class. So he wanted him to humble himself and forced him to learn Form 3.
I don't know. He was pretty. He was basically using Form 7 disrespect when it came to his enemies, though.
I mean, you can't blame him for it though.
Like there is nothing worse than getting like basically beaten down by dad jokes before your fight even starts.
Yeah, the fight started with "Hello there." Any fight that starts that way, fuck that. You know what? Take this. Just take it.
Take my
I don't even need this in my life. I'm out.
Yeah, you know what? You got it.
Like I get we're in the midst of a fight, but you don't need to like hurt my feelings in the process.
Like if you start like that really hurt my feelings. Like my family is dead, so could you stop?
Yeah.
It's like, oh,
I'm so glad that your mother's not here to see you fail. Yo, listen here, motherfucker. Like,
bro,
can we lay off the family jokes, man? Like,
is this a duel or wilding out? Why are you coming at me? Like, why are you roasting me?
Like,
someone went and found Chico Bean. The fuck?
Just like, yo, like it's like, master, yeah, I'm about to crash the fuck out. Like, and then he said that my dad went to go get space milk and he didn't come back.
Like I see why he didn't come back with the blue milk. Fuck.
Not the blue milk.
I don't want to say that there was like this irreparable damage done to Luke Skywalker, but that blue milk scene is definitely one that it's just like you watch it and you're like, what?
Yeah.
What's going on here, buddy?
Yeah.
Look, this doesn't seem. I'm not liking the positives here. If we could tone this back, like, why are we drinking?
You want some blue milk and cookies?
After the way he showed up, people started calling him Hobo Jedi. I was like, nope, I'm done.
Hobo Jedi.
Hobo Jedi. I was...
Dude, I forgot who said it, but someone said, Luke is a YouTube Jedi, right? I was like, what the fuck do you mean? He was like, yeah, most of his education contained hollows and like books and shit. He didn't really learn the same way that, Obi-Wan and his father learned. I was like, well, yeah, because they're all dead.
Because they're all dead.
Fuck you expect? Like, the only one who's still alive that had proper training was fucking Ahsoka. And she's no longer a Jedi. So, the fuck?
I mean, to be fair, they could have just came back at Force Ghosts and just fucking helped him.
Yeah, if they knew how.
What do you mean if they knew how? But like,
they didn't know how. The only ones who really knew how to do it was fucking Qui-Gon Jinn, Yoda, and Obi-Wan. Oh, and Anakin. Because apparently Obi-Wan told him how to fucking do it.
Yeah. That was one of the pieces that I always thought was weird. Like, and I didn't know if it like you had to be a good person to go be one or something like that.
No, just apparently if you focus hard on the person that you were, then you can manifest yourself as a Force Ghost.
But like wasn't Anakin never really a good person to start with? So like, is he just kind of focusing?
No, he was. I mean, shit. He saved a member of the Sand People when he was very young.
Okay, true.
And he could have just let him die, but he gave him first aid, gave him food, even sat with him. That was in the books in the beginning of episode 1. See, if they would have, I keep saying, if they would have stuck closer to the books and kind of just gave the context that was necessary, like they could have easily did episode 1, showed all that shit. And then show the build up to episode 2. After episode 2, show us the Clone Wars before we got the TV series. Like you could have made this 9 whole movies. 9 movies wrapping shit up. And it probably would have been better received. Because when we went to go see episode 3 after episode 2, and I was like, what the fuck happened?
Right. I was like, hold on. How much time has passed?
Like, bitch, when did you get a bust down?
No.
Right.
Like, you got a full fucking flowing hair to hair and shit, looking all majestic. Obi-Wan still looks like Obi-Wan.
Obi-Wan still looks like,
but a more majestic beard.
Right. Looking like Force Jesus out here. Like, Jesus. I'm like, come on, man.
Y'all already mid fucking battle in front of Coruscant. I'm like, hey, what the fuck happened?
Right.
And then they spent the last 15 years explaining. You motherfuckers.
Pretty fucking much.
That definitely did things out of order there.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna show you guys what happened, and we're all just like,
I feel like there's so much like, and I think with like so much Star Wars lore. Like I like watching Stupendous Wave over on YouTube.
oh, I fucking love them.
I used to watch Star Wars Theory, but I don't watch him anymore.
Fuck that guy.
Good choice.
yeah, tell me about it. And so I feel like when like I watch like when it comes to Stupendous Wave, like learning some of the Star Wars crystals and what they could do, like the different kind of like rare versions, and realizing like I want an orange lightsaber.
Me too.
I want orange. Like I mean, obviously blue is like, imagine like going and getting your crystal and like, dude, I can't wait to get a green. This is fine.
You get some color you ain't even want. It's like, the fuck am I gonna do with this?
Imagine thinking like, maybe I'll get yellow, or maybe I'll get white. Arctic blue.
Blue.
Just blue. Bitch.
I just love like
A
when they
basic
have to-
ass color wheel blue, not even a special cool blue or metallic blue.
everyone else is like showing these
Think
cool
about-
colors. And
'cause
you're just
crystals are sentient, right? So that means your crystal thought you were a basic bitch. So you need a basic color. Get basic blue, bitch.
How your crystal gonna be petty like that when you first meet the crystal? It's already acting petty.
Like you had to have said something that pissed it off. Like,
I
this
cracked
is
up
it?
at the fact that like when they have to go,
this is it. Basic blue, bitch.
when they go into the caves and they're like, you have to go into the cave to go find your thing. Except for you, Damon. Yours is all the way in the fucking back. Like, I don't want you to get out.
So we're gonna give you a head start. Be back before the fucking waterfall fills the fuck back up with ice. That fucked me up, dude.
I was like, wait, you can hold the waterfall up, right? So you can start. I could, but you're not.
That's not
Nah,
how this works.
No, it's not a part of the force there. No.
Yeah, and then Yoda's like, enough time you have to find what you need. Can you stop speaking in riddles, you short fuck? For 10. I know you do it to honor your fucking master and shit, or you just did it because you got tired of saying the old same shit. Because we know Yaddle speaks perfectly fine.
Oh, Yaddle does.
Yeah, she speaks regular fucking English. Like if you watch Tales of the Jedi, she's regular. Like, how's it going? You doing good? Cool. Not good. Are you? Good. You're doing. Wrong with you, fuck is. Like, what the fuck? What your fuck
Yoda be
Like,
out here
imagine
trolling.
the first time Yaddle just sitting there being like, the fuck? He always talks like this.
Like when he first started doing that shit, I'm pretty sure she was like, "You a bitch ass nigga."
That's the real reason Dooku turned to dark side. I got tired of hearing that shit.
Those fucking riddles.
I'm out of here. Screw the light side.
Yeah, and I think like also I'll have to say this too is like I couldn't like going and doing the whole process, right, of like getting your lightsaber, which I always thought was cool. But like besides the fact of getting a petty ass like lightsaber crystal, just like what happened? What if my lightsaber turned red? Like, what do you mean it turned red?
Everybody just turned the fuck around.
Okay, David, I'm gonna need you to put that crystal down for a second. The witch.
Like it's like
It's like, wait,
I don't know. Do they have a
There's only
connection?
one way you can turn it red.
They have a connection with like their.
You just
the
beat the
crystal,
shit out
right?
of his crystal.
Mm-hmm. They what now?
Fuck
Like,
domestic
sir,
abuse.
sir, my crystal keeps calling me racial slurs.
Nerf herder, nerf herder.
The whole time.
Hey, everybody, be careful. Ding Dogs over here is gonna piss you off.
My crystal is red, but every time I let somebody else touch it, it turns white. What's going on here?
It's like they're safe. You're not.
Damn, Crystal talking about some stranger danger.
Can you imagine being the Padawan in the next room while he's screaming at the fucking crystal? You think I like doing this to you?
Like I just see the crystal, like the guy sitting there, like in the midst of fighting, and like the Sith is like, "Are you crying?" He just keeps calling me names the entire time. He puts his own saber down. I thought I was the only one.
Hey, that's the real reason why they turn him red. He won't stop fucking insulting you.
Crystal's just roasting you constantly, but it only does it when they're alone. It's like no one will ever believe you.
It's like every time it's like
that neck roll looked at. I'll have a neck roll. The fuck?
You're looking a little chubby there. You might want to cut back on the pastries, buddy.
We have long necks and skinny bodies, not your fat ass.
You got no neck, tree trunks for limbs. Like
you look like Yario Poof had diabetes. That's why his name was Poof.
You look like the only thing holding up our space Popeyes.
Yo, Max Rebo looking at
go choke on a blue buttermilk biscuit, bitch.
Why is the buttermilk blue too?
I was just trying to be the only way. So like, I was like the whole time he's clashing with you, like, clashing like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think your lightsaber skills are pretty good. Oh, thank you. If you weren't such a bitch.
Dang.
Stop saying. What I don't know what's worse, the fact it keeps making insults or the fact that the voice is Danny DeVito.
Right. Like, I didn't know there was a Form 8 called bitch ass. Jeez, you're terrible.
I didn't know a virgin could suck at lightsaber combat so hard. Go get some bitches.
That's the reason why Ezra doesn't use a lightsaber in Ahsoka.
That son of a bitch cursed me out.
Maidenless ass Padawan.
Maidenless.
He said, "Look who it is, the Purgil fucker."
Dude, the maidenless one is fucking wild.
You're not the chosen one. You're the maidenless one.
I gotta go back to using that in songs. It's so damn funny.
The
Maidenless.
You get no hoes, no maidens, no bitches, none. You get none of that.
I call somebody that shit out in public. The look on his fucking face. He was like, "Maidenless." I was like, "Yeah, you have no maidens."
Oh man, I can't complain though. That's because like, what is it? What's that show called? Or Elden Ring. When they first told me, they're like, "But you're maidenless." I'm like, "You don't have." I have a girlfriend.
Oh, so I'm not the only one that attacked that asshole. After he like, dude, because I'm sitting there like, I just got into this world. The fuck you mean I'm maidenless?
Stop insulting me.
How the fuck you gonna tell me about some shit you ain't never seen before, bitch ass nigga?
Been in the world for 30 seconds, you already getting roasted. Man, what in the world? Like, I just died.
Imagine like the tree sentinel takes you out. Maidenless ass nigga.
It puts that on the screen instead of you die.
Mod that shit to say that.
Maidenless
like when you
ass
die, maidenless.
Yo, I think there was. It's kind of like how I see. If you guys ever watch like Rap So Petty or like Ace Vane do this, I need to see that for Elden Ring.
Oh,
like
that'd be dope.
I need it. I need it for Elden Ring. Just the whole entire time when you go fight Margit, and he's like, "Oh, look at this bitch ass nigga!" Like, you thinking you gonna do something?
What you think you about to do?
Like they're just like ripping shit back and forth. He's like, "No what? Fuck this!" Jumps on in there. He's like, "I'm gonna show exactly who the fuck Margit the Fell is." Imagine getting bitch slapped with a cane. Like he don't fight you with the sword. He fights you with his cane, and like that's bad enough. Like there's just an ass whooping that you don't need to take.
Why did I look at the YouTube comments? There's a comment there saying, "Why Unc in the top right look like an aged up Steve from Minecraft?"
I just saw that.
Dang, Waffle!
I've been sitting on that comment for over an hour, for almost an hour. I was like, no, I'm not gonna.
Oh,
go for this.
shit.
I can't even mess with that. You got it, Waffle. I don't know who you are, but you got it.
Fatality.
I can't wear this shirt no more.
Oh shit! You do got the gray shirt on.
I gotta put this shirt away now.
So, is there any chance that you'll be like, I am Steve?
I guess I need to now. I gotta go play some Minecraft and learn what about Steve. Oh gosh.
No, that's
It's that aged up Steve from Minecraft.
God damn.
from Minecraft.
Dang.
That's fucking wild. So my question to both of y'all, and I think I've already asked it. If you could have like a color of a lightsaber, what would it be?
Orange.
Yellow.
Orange and yellow. I'm not gonna lie, both those would be a little intimidating.
Exactly.
I just got my red lightsaber, guys, and just people like, why do you get orange?
Because orange soda, bitch.
Is that the real reason why Mace Windu got the purple lightsaber for grape soda?
Oh shit! Ah, fuck!
No one ever wanted to admit it, but it's actually because of grape soda.
Like it's like, why do you got a red lightsaber? Well,
The
I started
lightsaber hill's made out of the can.
you start trauma dumping the whole time. My lightsaber turned red. It was
Fuck
about
about it.
shit.
This is orange Kool-Aid, bitch.
Yeah, lightsaber colors are Kool-Aid colors. Yeah, all the Sith just like red Kool-Aid.
Wait, they are. Every fucking flavor of Kool-Aid is a lightsaber color. Oh shit!
I didn't even think about that. I just said it. But
Which
dang,
means in the hands of a black man, a red lightsaber is either fucking red or watermelon.
red lightsaber. What's your lightsaber color? Red.
That's all you need to know, bitch.
Okay.
Fruit punch? No, it's red.
Okay, now I got a question. This is probably more for you, Captain. Okay. Are there any Sith that are black humans?
Yeah, there's like Darth DJ Khaled.
He's not black. The fuck?
Darth DJ Khaled.
Darth DJ Khaled.
I mean, I thought he was a fucking Sith Lord looking at his fucking slick back hair.
You think Rick Ross is a Sith Lord?
Either that or an apprentice.
No, apparently did.
But fucking, now that you mention it, no. I mean, unless you go to like the Old Republic video game, and then the Knights of the Old Republic, there aren't really any Haroon fucking Sith Lords, as they would be called. That's fucking weird. We got the most African sounding fucking planet. We're from Haroon Cole, bitch.
Haroon Cole.
And I don't think all of us came from that shit, because I know Lando ain't from that shit.
The Star Wars version of the fucking the Cloud City, the city of the clouds.
Fucking Wakanda.
Wakanda.
Right. Space Wakanda.
Space Wakanda.
If you think about it, Haroon Cole, technically speaking, is like Space Wakanda. It's very harsh as fuck to fucking live in, and only us can survive. Shit.
Never beaten them allegations.
If you read Shatterpoint, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. God damn.
Them allegations.
Oh, shit. Did you know fucking Mace Windu had a brother?
No.
I did not.
Legends. His name is Carl Vaster, and he's a bitch.
Dang. And you know it's like that.
Not a bitch like he a bitch ass, but he a bitch because he whooped Mace's ass in their first meeting.
Really?
But dude sounds like a fucking animal. But you could hear his words in English through the force. That was weird as shit. This motherfucker like, oh, that's how he fucking speaks. And I'm like, can y'all not?
Y'all not.
Like he's already one of us. Like
That feels kind of racist.
That's what I'm saying. Like
when was that made?
Especially at Shatterpoint.
Like
you read if you listen to the audiobook, I swear to God, it just felt racially motivated. Because every time that motherfucker speaks, like you can hear it in the background, but it's translated into English. I'm like, y'all didn't have to do that. That was disrespectful as fuck.
Yeah, I'm feeling some racial overtones.
I don't like that. That's some like J.K. Rowling type shit right there.
Oh, fuck right. That too.
Like,
because of her, I can't interact with Harry Potter content like I like to because I don't want to be tied to that piece of shit.
Tell me about it,
dude. Rupert Grint literally sent I think a letter to the new actor playing fucking Ron, saying, "Hey, you might want to quit after about a year," because that shit ruined his career.
Oh yeah, no, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and those big franchises can do that though. Like we see that with. I mean, luckily, Twilight. There was, obviously out of the three, only Taylor Lautner was the one who really wasn't able to excel his career after that. But like, in big franchises, it does seem to have a tendency to actually kind of dive bombs careers.
Yeah, because it took a minute for Daniel. What the fuck was his name?
Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah, Daniel Radcliffe to fucking break away from the. Because I still see Harry when I look at him, but I've seen him in other shit, and I'm like, you know what? Okay.
Well, look at Elijah Wood.
Oh yeah,
like Elijah Wood felt like it took a while for him to break from that Frodo. I mean, because someone like, is it Sean Astin or Sean Austin? Sean,
Samwise? Yeah.
Like he already had some stuff under his belt anyways.
Yeah. So
when he showed up in Stranger Things, I was like, look, Sam.
Yeah, and I think Elijah Wood was like a child. He was a child star too. So I think it was like going from there to like one of a bigger role like that. It's got to be hard to break free from it.
If I say, I think it's the industry itself, because you could easily give him some roles that would help him distinguish himself from different roles, because it's hard enough. Like there are some Star Wars actors who didn't really get a chance to like break into anything else after doing Star Wars. Like all these big franchise fucking projects tend to fuck up actors, because like look at Game of Thrones with the actor who played Joffrey. That nigga still gets death threats.
Yeah, look at
he was too damn good.
Jake Lloyd.
Oh fucking yeah, they ran his ass off of fucking. He no longer acts.
Oh, who was that you said now?
Jake Lloyd.
Oh, Jake Lloyd. Yeah. Young Anakin. Yeah.
Ahmed Best.
Ahmed Best.
I mean, literally almost jumped off of a fucking bridge.
And even Hayden Christensen got hate for a while too. After
the fact when he got
and then they welcomed him back like they didn't do nothing. I'm like, you busted bitches.
Damn traitors.
Like you didn't have no smoke for fucking Ewan McGregor because he's the GOAT. I'm glad, because motherfucker's cool as shit. Yeah, but he already had
but like Liam Neeson,
like Schindler's List, a whole bunch of other shit he did that kind of made a name for himself.
I think the way that the fandom comes after is so pick and choosy. That it doesn't help its case. Like I think that there's definitely a lot of positives in the community, but there's a lot of people who also really need to realize that Star Wars isn't just for them.
Yeah, it's for everyone.
And also just your opinion, despite the fact that you can have an opinion on it, but when your opinion's vitriol, like it's not worth taking into account.
Do y'all remember that interview that Fred Prinze Jr. did, kind of breaking down like the Force?
Yep.
And basically saying like, y'all are just mad that Han Solo gave the Millennium Falcon to a girl. And I'm like, yeah, that is the majority of the reason why they're pissed the fuck off. They're pissed that Han's dead and that she controls the Millennium Falcon and that
But the fact that he
Chewie's
didn't even want
sitting-
to. He didn't want to continue it in the first place.
He didn't even see a point in being in the third movie. Like he thought that he should have died in the second.
Yeah,
and that should have been the end of it.
Yeah, because Harrison Ford originally was talking to Lucas about killing Han off and be like, okay, that's cool. He can be the one that dies, and and that be it. But
But after seeing how he is in Legends, his character as a whole, like married to Leia, kind of raising their granddaughter in secret because she's like royalty and shit. The dynamic between him and his granddaughter, I just do feel kind of slighted because we'll never get to see that on the TV screen ever. If you read that shit and saw how they are with each other, it would literally blow your mind how you would just want to see that shit acted out on the TV screen. But I feel like they would fuck it up. So I'm just glad that we have it the way that it is.
And I think certain mediums also and it depends. Certain mediums can help or hinder how these things get also shown to us. And with a book, you have a little more freedom in terms of what you're trying to do compared to having such a restriction. I know we're getting a Rogue Squadron. I think it's a TV show or something like that.
About that time.
And
that's been in the works for 8 years.
Yeah, it's been in the works for a while. I personally at this point, don't care. I really don't. But it's interesting to me because I feel like since some mediums like Rogue Squadron would be great. No, but I am wondering so are you doing this just based off of the team, a team itself? What's the point of this? How does this push the world further? I'm also interested. How does it push the world further? This is why I mentioned before about Outlaws and why I like seeing that different kind of world of a smuggling ring. More I think I've talked to you about it. I talked to you about it before. The fucking the horror one I came up with.
Dude, I still want that. Maybe we should tweet to Disney. Hey, do this shit.
Yeah, so Jolly, I had a whole thing up about I just start writing it. About a whole horror situation with what was I gonna say? Sounds good. So a whole horror thing where it is the character, you have a couple people, a master and apprentice. They can be set during, let's say, the High Republic, right? And some stormtroopers, and their ship gets lost out into somewhere in the Outer Rim, in just an unknown area, and they get attacked by a Star Weird. And so that's the whole story is them. The whole movie is them trying to survive this Star Weird.
That's some shit I'd love to see.
I think it'd be interesting, and I would go as far as having either a young teenager as the Padawan, and then the master, or even just a Jedi Knight who is so in over their heads, they have no clue what to do. To a point where they're both freaking out. It's causing legitimate distress. And then let's say, for example, at the end of the movie, they finally get the distress beacon off. The other ship comes in, and when they come in, there's nothing in the ship.
Shit. I pitched a comedy show that's basically Stormtroopers meets The Office. See, you're already wrapping your heads around it. I can tell.
What I would do is this, okay? So I would not just take that. What I would do is during the reign of when the Empire is really starting to kick in. Now do it from a bar or something.
Yeah.
A bar, one of whether it's in Canto Bight or something like that, right? And they're sitting there talking about everything seems to be, we really are positive community here. And then someone starts to fight and he just with a blaster.
Exactly.
We have our issues, and just keeps on going.
Are you cut to they're bitching about their fucking superiors? They told us to go raid this village. We raided the village, and now we're getting in trouble because we raided the fucking village. And then, I don't know what the fuck is going on.
And then they have the guy in the back. the guy in the back being like, so just so you guys are aware, they weren't actually supposed to raid the village.
Or something that was like, yeah, they raided the wrong village or something stupid like
And
that.
then they show the data pad that says "Don't raid village," but his fucking thumb was over the "don't."
Like I gave, it was my fault. Like it was like, oh, it's a that was a typo. I meant do not raid village.
Yeah. Or something to like, yeah, we were supposed to raid a village. It wasn't a village. Turns out it was an imperial depot. It was like it's like an imperial safe village or something like that. It's a secret training facility. They destroyed a secret training facility. You know, millions of credits worth of materials were all destroyed from this raid. They really messed up.
I got the idea from, you remember season 1, right around the finale of The Mandalorian, when the 2 stormtroopers were sitting on the bike with the baby and shit.
Right.
That's where I got that from. I was like, dude, there's a show in this shit where it's just stormtroopers fucking doing goofy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that would then like kind of soften the whole like effect of the stormtroopers and shit, but I don't care. Like comedy, it's not even supposed to be canon. It's just there.
Right. So I'm glad that you guys are both had a chance to make it here. But where can they find you real quick?
Oh, okay. I guess I'll go first then.
I mean, they can find me. They can find me. I'm like, I don't gotta talk.
Right. So I was sitting there looking at Hunter. I was like, and then he's just sitting there, right, cold poker face. I'm like, okay, I'm going first. So, but no, you can mostly find me hanging out on TikTok at Jolly Yellow Nerd. Again, yapping about science fiction, games, geek culture all around. I'm starting to build up a little bit of a presence on YouTube, also on YouTube, Jolly Yellow Nerd, and that's where you'll find me.
Awesome.
Y'all know y'all can find me on TikTok. That's the only place where I'm at. Captain Goofy Hunter 2.0, because that's my second page. First one got nuked in 2024. Or 2023. My bad.
And y'all can find me in the same place as obviously TikTok and YouTube, because that's how y'all are watching this shit. But like, you can also find me on TikTok. You can find me on Instagram. That has been kind of a hot spot, but it's great. And then also you can find me on Threads. I don't know why you're on Threads. But
why are you on Threads?
I'm on Threads because I thought it was a good idea to reach out for a better following, and I realized that kind of not.
It's a cesspool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like
there's nothing on Threads.
No, it's like Twitter.
Threads.
Threads. But with all that being said, everyone, as always, I'm Taylor from Afro or Ja, and I will catch you all in the next one.